Hey everybody, welcome to Hockey SKATEDOWN. Before you get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much. Let's get started. I want to do my play-in rounds series preview for the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is another series I'm highly looking forward to seeing. It's going to peg a high-powered offense versus a high-powered defense and goaltending. See which one comes out on top. You know, you always heard that motto of defense wins championships. Will it win this round? We'll see. So we'll start off with the Toronto Maple Leafs. They finished 36, 25, and 9, which was for 81 points. Goals for, 238, which is third best. Goals allowed, 227, which is 27th. Power play, they finished 23.1, and penalty kill, they finished 77%. Top production came from Austin Matthews, 47 goals, 80 points. And, you know, if they would have played out the rest of the year, it would have been nice to see him hit that 50-goal mark, but, you know, maybe next year. Marner finished 16 goals, 67 points. Tavares finished 26 goals, 60 points. Nylander had a really standout year. You saw him really elevate his game, 31 goals, 59 points. Hyman looked great since he came back from injury, 21 goals, 37 assists, and 51 points. And heading over to the defense, Tyson Barrie really played relatively well since Sheldon Keefe took over. 5 goals, 34 assists, 39 points. Morgan Riley played in limited games since he was injured. When he came back, he had 3 goals, 27 points in 47 games. And Muzzin finished out the year with 6 goals and 23 points. Looking at their goaltenders, I like this tandem. I really do, of Freddie Andersen and Jack Campbell. Freddie Andersen finished 29, 13, and 7, .909 save percentage, 2.85 GAA. Jack Campbell finished 3, 2, and 1, .915 save percentage, 2.63 GAA. They recently released the lines, how they may look. First line looks like Nylander, Matthews, and Hyman. Second line is Mikheyev, Tavares, and Marner. Third line is Robertson, Kerfoot, and Kapanen. And this is going to be a speedy line, it really is. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Robertson has to offer. He's a high-talented prospect in the Leafs organization. And Sheldon Keefe was talking a lot about him in training camp, saying that he looked really good. Started off a bit slow, but towards the end really picked up and, you know, played a lot better and played more comfortable where he could adjust to the NHL game. So we're going to see what he has to offer finally. And Clifford, Engvall, and Spezza round out that fourth line. And defense, you're looking at combinations of Muzzin and Hall, Riley and Ceci, Dermott and Barrie, Sandin and Marincin, and Rosen and Liljegren. So notes for this series. Freddie Andersen has to be good. You know, Columbus plays with a blue-collar mentality. They'll shoot and try to score from any which way they possibly can. They're a crash-the-net sort of team, so Freddie Andersen really has to stay on his feet and try to win this series. He really does. Offense has to click and play with more grit, more sandpaper, be more aggressive, physical, play with heart. You know, that's what a lot of scrutiny around this team, you know, throughout the year with this. Even Ovechkin came out and said, you know, they have to play more for trying to win a Stanley Cup rather than playing for themselves. They have to learn to play a style of a game to try to compete for a cup and not padding up stat sheets. So this has to resonate with this team. It really does, especially come this time of year. You can't win on offense alone. You have to play a good, solid two-way game. You have to learn to get in it, be physical, and try to take them off their game because Columbus will play a hard game against you guys. They have to match Columbus's, you know, just mentality. They really do. Try to outscore them and try to beat them down physically because Columbus is that team that is coached really well under Tortorella. And we'll see what happens. You know, players to look out for. I like Kapanen's game. 13 goals, 23 assists, 36 points this year. I like the way he played in other playoff series in the past. I like what he had to offer this year. He looks very speedy coming through the neutral zone. His shot looked stronger. I want to see what he has to offer in this play-on series. Hyman, I like him as a player. I really do. He can score when you need him to score. Plays on that first line and plays with the best players on this team. He can play good offense, plays a good, well-rounded two-way game. And he's one of those players that if you need a big hit or you need a big goal come this time of year, he's the guy to do it. So I want to see what he has to offer in this. And Marner. Marner's been heavily scrutinized this year. And, you know, this contract is really getting in the way of things where people are expecting more of him, and hopefully he can play more of that in this series. Blue Jackets, heading over to the Blue Jackets. They finished 33, 22, and 15, 81 points. Goals for 180, which is 28th in the league. They're not a high-powered offensive team. Goals allowed, they finished 187, which was third best. Power play 16.4%, and penalty kill was at 81%. Looking at their top production, it came from Dubois, which was 18 goals and 49 points. Nyquist was a good solid pickup, 15 goals, 42 points. Bjorkstrand had 21 goals, 36 points. Foligno, 10 goals, 31 points. Atkinson played in 44 games, had 12 goals and 26 points. And I'm going to mention Boone Jenner as well, because I like this sort of player come this time of year. 11 goals and 24 points. And looking at their defense, it's led by Werenski, 20 goals, 21 assists, 41 points. Seth Jones, 6 goals, 24 assists, 30 points. And rounding out that defense is Gavrikov, Savard, Ryan Murray, Harrington. So they got a good core of defense, and especially if they're coached by Tortorella. And he preaches defense. He preaches teams to play hard. He preaches good, solid team play, and we've seen his style a lot throughout the years. He's coached for many different teams, and I love him for his post-game conferences, post-game interviews and stuff like that, because it's always entertaining. So I always like Tortorella. So hopefully he can help get the job done. Foligno, I like what he has to offer. I really do. And he came out and said in an article that they're going into the bubble together as a team. We're going to be as one, and we're not going to waste. We're making sure we're not going to waste this opportunity. And I like Foligno as a captain. He just seems like a captain's captain. He seems like that sort of player that definitely leads by example. He plays a physical game, and he's going to make it hard for Toronto to win this series. He really is. He's definitely one of my players to watch in this one as well. So if they get good coaching, if they get good defense, if their goaltending of Merzlikins and Korpisalo can hold tight, they're going to give Toronto a run for their money. Merzlikins had a really good year, 13 goals, 13 wins, 9 losses, finished with a 9.23 save percentage, a 2.35 GAA, and Korpisalo is another great netminder as well. He had a really good year, 19 wins, 12 losses, .911 save percentage, and a 2.60 GAA. So this team is built on its defense and its solid team play and its goaltending. So the thing is, this team faced a lot of adversity. They lost a lot of key players over the summer. They battled through a lot of injuries this year and still had a good record to end the year. So Columbus is not a team to sleep on. I know their offense doesn't put the puck in the net a lot, but they play a good team game. They will try to frustrate you and try to get under your skin to try to beat you in this really tight 5-game series. So, who do I think is going to win this? It's going to be a really tight series. It really is. I'm hoping it goes to 5 games. I just think Toronto's offense is really hard to overlook. If they're clicking and if their defense can hold tight and their goaltending can play good, I'm going to pick Toronto in the series. But Columbus can win it too. They have this great team, and you can't overlook a good coach who preaches a solid team play. So like I said, it's going to be a tight series. I'm picking Toronto. I'm giving Toronto the slightest of edges in this one, but it's going to be a fun series, which starts relatively soon. So comment below what you think about this. Who do you think is going to win this series? Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the hockey channel. Join our hockey team. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Take it easy.